Patreon cousins, what it do? Welcome to the extended Leo new moon, where we're going to get into the astrological points of this new moon and how it will be very powerful. Um, if you've been here any number of times, like we've been around 4 years. This Patreon tribe has been here together for 4 years. So if you've been together even since year one, year two, um, you have definitely participated in a Leo new moon ritual. You have definitely received some Lionsgate portal confirmation, energy, what have you. Because this is my favorite time of year. This and winter solstice. I love it. It is so cosmically powerful and unavoidable, so tangible, so potent. How that shift just comes in, sends it the other way. It only happens 2 times a year to me. I feel like even spring isn't as huge of a shift energetically, even though I know it is. It doesn't excite me as much as this shift right here, this Lionsgate portal, this Leo new moon. We in the end of summer, we in the summer's last days, going into the fall. Like to me, it's the most powerful time. This is when it's the most powerful. So, welcome to this reading. Make sure that you guys go and listen to the Leo New Moon reading already posted on Spotify and YouTube, because I did only cards. I did specifically cards. So I'm going to reference the cards here now. It's going to be helpful for you to know what I'm talking about. So go and do that. This Leo New Moon is occurring at 13 degrees of Leo. Venus is currently at Leo, but by the time y'all hear this, by the time the new moon occurs on the 4th, Venus will be moving into Virgo. Mercury will be going retrograde in Virgo on the 4th. Y'all, 3 things. I think there's 4. So I call myself a trap astrologer, not an astrologer. A trap astrologer, because I think there's 4 huge things happening for sure the 3. Venus moving into Virgo, Mercury going retrograde in Virgo, and the Leo new moon. And Sun being in Leo, of course. But there was something else, I believe. Either way, huge turning point. The 13th degree that this new moon is occurring at, that the new moon and the sun are meeting each other at, is a critical degree for all of the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra. But then it's a huge turning point for all of us, because you want to go see where you have 13 degrees of this energy, because this is where the influx is happening for you. But then also because the 13th degree rules the past life, the South Node, karma, destiny. Saturn's retrograde right now. Neptune is retrograde right now. Saturn is retrograde in Pisces, which is also karmic energy. It's that sometimes being loyal to a point of slavery, just because you don't want them to say that you didn't do it, that you weren't there for them. The karmic degree, the past life degree, the South Node is also in Libra right now. So it's all saying, yes, you've already done this. Yes, you've already agreed to this path. You can't go back into your mother's womb and reverse time. The only way for you to get through it is to go through it. You're not going to get to the next level without going through this path of ascension. Speaking of ascension, there's been a spiritual awakening happening, a spiritual ascension happening. And y'all already know when ascensions happen, headache, sickness, sore throat, all of that occurs. That also happens when there may be not an energetic attack, but there's a shift in the energy that's so profound, like I mentioned earlier, that you can feel it, that you're being physically affected by it. Last week affected me, kind of affected my family, but I always take the biggest hit because I'm the spiritual energy. So take care of yourself. Black seed oil, green tea, soursop, all your fruits, your vegetables. Get your sunlight. Keep your distance from people. I was never one of the mask wearer people, wear a mask before. Until I started thinking about it, I was like, I don't want people breathing on me in the first place. I mean, we always should have been wearing masks in the first place. Like, period. Why are you standing that close to me breathing on me, right? But even more so now. Take care of yourself. Saturn is in Pisces. Pisces is hospitals. Pisces rules the 12th house. Hospitals, endings, healing, closure, can be death. Then we have Venus moving into Virgo. Mercury going retrograde in Virgo. Virgo rules the 6th house. The 6th house rules your health, your fitness, your systems, your body, your, ability, your daily routines that contribute to your health. Mentally, spiritually, physically, what have you. So make sure you're taking care of yourself right now, because it's an influx of that shit happening right now. I know that there were astrologers last year saying that when we have this major transit of Pluto going into Aquarius, affecting large groups, Saturn going into Pisces, ruling hospitals, and then all of the other transits that were going to happen throughout the year, we were going to see some sort of pandemic, epidemic type energy coming through, because, again, it's affecting groups, illnesses. So make sure you're taking care of yourself on those levels. I gotta find something to say. On the physical level, on the energetic level. Okay. And then going back to what I was saying about the 13th degree being where the new moon and the sun are. Your past life self is looking you smack dab in the face and saying, yo, yes, our old karma, our old contracts and karma may have gotten us here. You may have had no choice, you felt, other than to come here, than to reincarnate here on this space, in this life, with these people, with this energy. Yes, that may be true. But now you're being given an opportunity to balance it out. That's what happens when the sun and the moon come together, with the new moon and the full moon. They are coming together. They are either illuminating or revealing or encompassing or highlighting something that needs to be done at your point of your life at that time. So you may have already signed up for a part of your life contract, and you've been living it to a T up until now. But while we love this Lionsgate portal, and make sure that you are going and listening to the recordings from 2022 here on Patreon and on Spotify, you got close to an hour and a half of knowledge that you are getting. What I've realized here in the last couple of years is that I am the one who is supposed to do this for a lot of people. A lot of people will never get the opportunity. They won't know where to start. They won't get the inkling. They won't get the charge, the motivation to go and retrieve a wealth of the knowledge that I have gone and retrieved over the last 15, 20 years of my life. So please, because when I learn things, I want to share them. That's that Venus and Gemini in me. That's also my Uranus and Sagittarius. When I learn things, I have to share them. Not want to, have to share them. Have to share them. Have to help other people change their life. Have to help people impact themselves. So please make sure that you go and you listen to the recordings. Are You Serious or Nah? On Spotify. And then I think it's Serious as well. Serious B or Serious or Nah on Patreon. I'll re-share the post on Patreon. I will also, because you guys are already included in the ritual that's going to happen on the 8th, I will re-share the DIY instructions that you can do for that routine, that ritual. Y'all can go and look at the reviews either on my Instagram highlights. You have to go back to like just the bulk of boutique reviews, or you can go look at the reviews on Patreon. This portal, top tier. You ask and it's given. You let it go and it is replaced by something even better that you couldn't even have dreamed about. So don't ask me. Don't rely on me. I forgot who says it. But if only one person proves that what I say is true, then I don't need to prove it to anybody else. And we have done this ritual years and years and years and years. So just because you have previously subscribed to some energy doesn't mean that you have to always subscribe to it. That's what this past life 13th degree is saying. You can end it, but will you end it? You can end the attachment that you have to the connections that may have ruined your opinion on love, but will you end it? You can reprogram yourself and stop thinking about that and stop picking at that wound and stop picking up the phone and stop entertaining the energies that were sent to destroy you so that you can have a caring connection. But will you? Again, Venus is in Leo. Probably for the last 30 days, you've been looking at all of the relationships in your life like, ugh, are they even worth it? Lots of aha moments coming with this new moon in Leo. Y'all already know 3 days before, 3 days after, you can feel the energy of the new moon or the full moon. You can work with the energy of the new moon or the full moon. A full moon post thread here on Patreon that can give you step-by-step rituals to do. Now, again, we are going into retrograde season, so it's best to just let the shit do what it's going to do. Do what it's going to do, baby. Let it do what it's going to do. But I wouldn't distract you or deter you from going to get more information about it either. Lots of aha moments, new beginnings, new confidence, new awarenesses, new energy, new backbones when you walk into the room because you know what it is. Also, new like breakthroughs, kind of like y'all know how magical this time can be. So you've been waiting for 8 months for something to happen, and out of nowhere it happens under this transit, especially with it being the Lionsgate portal. Things will be coming together like butt cheeks. I already made a Mercury retrograde post on Instagram, so y'all can go read about it. Mercury retrograde in Virgo that starts on the 4th is all about fine-tune, combing through the details of your life, getting to the nitty-gritty. Do I have what it takes? Am I ready to sacrifice? I need to go hard. For me, I already told y'all, whenever I need to tap into Virgo energy because I have none in my chart, Michael and Beyonce, them niggas work ethic is ridiculous, and they're both Virgo. So I just be like, oh, I can never be like them. Don't want to be like them, and I need to draw a little bit of inspiration from them so that I can, maintain momentum. So do whatever you must need to do. That was something else I was going to share with you guys. Take whatever trinket that you need with you to inspire you on this new moon in Leo. As I was pulling out my cards, y'all know that my Barbie collection is on the same shelf. So she was looking at me. This is a 1991 McDonald's Barbie. It came in the Barbie Happy Meal in 1991. I have, believe it or not, every last one of them. Every one of them that came in the Happy Meal. There were only 2 black girls, but this one was the birthday one, and she's so cute and she's so fun. She just makes my inner child like Leo rules the inner child. And so when I was getting the cards out, she was like, "Hey girl," literally waving, "Hey girl, take me with you." So I took her off the shelf and put her over here with me. And that's 1996. In 1991, I was 6 years old. That was a different time of like hope, joy, and what the world held for me, the potential of what the world could be. And just looking at her just makes me so happy. So take whatever you need to take with you on this path, on this journey, on this excursion that the new moon Leo is trying to take you on, because it's 2 new heights and awarenesses. Again, your inner child, your least traumatized self knows what you came here to do, and that's what Mercury going direct in Leo on the 28th is going to be all about. Getting back in tune with the things that actually make you feel good. I saw a diagram a couple of hours ago that was showing how, from age 0 to 10, you're a child. From age 20 to 60, you're an adult, and then you retire and then you die. And they talked about how so much of your life is adulthood, so you got to be happy. You got to do what's making you happy. You have to be with who makes you happy. You have to be with who gets you. You have to do the things that make you feel good. You can't constantly subscribe to things that make you feel horrible. I work with a person who is committed to feeling horrible, is committed to feeling sad, is committed to being without. And I have made very sure to limit my time, limit my energy with them, limit my interaction with them, because I already feel like their energy has leaped on me one time in the year that I've worked there. And I'd be damned if I let it leap on me again. Because I'm like, oh, nah, baby. Nah. The Leo's shining on me. Leo 10th house for me. So, absolutely not. Figure out where Leo is affecting you. I do need to make the post. So y'all can go ahead and get y'all Leo New Moon readings. I almost forgot. There's been a lot going on. I was ill the last week. Literally ill. So I'm trying to time crunch everything into a moment. I got to do the Black Church too. So it's all coming. Let's see. Consistency and stability are going to be triggered because anything that's going to get done is going to come through your daily habit and routine. Virgo, Mercury retrograde Virgo. Your daily habit and routine is what's going to happen, and help you activate into the next level. Masculine energy came out for the reading, which is Leo energy. And although Virgo is feminine, it still has that very dexterous masculine energy of like, I have to get it, I'm not afraid to get it. Broken alliances, we've been talking about this all year. This came out though. This is also kind of like an undercurrent of the theme, because with Saturn being retrograde, Neptune being retrograde, Chiron retrograde, the North Node is retrograde. We're really in a lightweight retrograde season, and Mercury's about to hop up in there. Pluto is retrograde. Like, they either got stronger or they have been broken the fuck up. And the ones that have been broken up, you gotta be okay with leaving them behind and activating in your crown consciousness. And allowing those contracts to re-solidify or come together in different ways and higher ways. What the fuck kind of animal is this? Because it's the fact that it's just sitting here looking at me, it looks like an ant. But it's bigger than an ant, and I kind of want to kill it, but then I don't want to kill it because it's bigger than an ant. Let me see if I can scare it. Oh, I scared it. So it's kind of like a grasshopper. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to look it up. Just hold on. Y'all, why can I not type? I cannot type. Talk. Okay, that looks like what it is. It said Black Grasshoppers, Texas. See, that's why that motherfucker just popped up. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's definitely that. Okay, but now we gotta see what it means. Okay, grasshoppers mean or are often seen as spiritual guides that carry important messages for self growth. Not that's what we've been talking about. Self growth. Black grasshoppers have the following spiritual meanings: trust the process. This is a sign to trust the universe is working in your favor and it's okay to take risk. Hold on. One of them cards said take risk. Hold on. Step out of your comfort zone. And it's the North Node. And I told y'all that this 13th degree in the new moon is ruling by the South Node. The new moon in the North Node. Step into your purpose. Step out of your comfort zone. Trust the process. Take risks. Take leaps of faith, as grasshoppers do. They can be seen as messengers from the divine, reminding us to take leaps of faith and trust in the universe. Move forward. Grasshoppers can be a symbol to tell you to move forward and get past what's holding you back. I give credit. Y'all, we can't write this. Listen to your inner voice is the final thing. Grasshoppers' ability to connect and understand sound vibrations can be a symbol of your own inner voice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Reestablishing contracts, listening through your crown consciousness, activating your masculine energy, allowing these broken alliances to happen so that you can hear in yourself, letting everything balance itself out, letting go of old attachments so that you can have new attachments. Then you have your loved ones are safe, so you don't got to worry about anybody trying to throw any negative energy at you. In fact, they'll catch the shit right back if they're trying to play with you. Your hard work is paying off. That's that Capricorn sandwich that we just got through. You may not be all the way on the other side of the hump, but you can feel it. The grasshopper telling you to keep having faith and keep going. Step out your comfort zone. It's okay to take risks. New moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Cousin been telling y'all for a year and a half. If you don't have no spiritual practice at this point, you gonna fucking drown. So you probably have figured it out at this time. You better get your shit together, because we got another 2 years in this exact same transit. Four of Wands. The storm is almost over. You can literally taste the celebration. You can feel the celebration, but you got to be willing to cut the contracts. Cut the bullshit with yourself. Cut the old ties with yourself. Go through the journey. Go through it alone. Know that no one's going to save you. That's why church doesn't work, because you have to go at it through yourself. You have to go and become yourself. Like I said on the previous recording, Hermit mode, Virgo card, Virgo energy, Mercury retrograde, and Virgo. Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Chiron is retrograde. Chiron lives on Mercury. Reestablishing them contracts, like nigga, so that the winds can come through. Oh my God, I'm done. I am done. I came here to do what I did. Let me make sure that I read these notes, because when the spirits is moving, you have to let them just do what they do, and there ain't nothing else for me to tag on to. Do you hear what I'm saying? All right. Know the details in the fine print before you commit. We already know that. We already know that. All the foundations will shift towards value and identity. Anything that has been too consistent, too safe, too comfortable under this next few weeks, because New Moon Leo is going to kick it off, because Mercury is going retrograde the same day. And then it's going to go direct and revert back to, I think, 21 degrees. 21 degrees. This is going to be the time of recommitment to your higher self. No longer letting your past life, your past commitments, your past realities dictate who and what you're going to become. Persevere, keep going, use your inner voice, tune out the shit around you. Train like an Olympian. Train like an Olympian. Because you got to get that gold, baby. And only you can get the gold. Gold, sun, Leo. I'm done. I love y'all. Holla.